I changed my background to one of the debate stages.
You look like you're in a comedy club, Chips.
No,
Yes. You look like you're going to stand up on that stage and tell us some jokes. Okay, sweet. So Jenny and David are here. So everybody just make sure that you've changed your names to your number, your team, and your name, just so that we can easily, just so that I can easily keep track and invite the next speaker to speak. Okay. So, hello everybody. We're going to have our practice debate today, depending on how things go. We most likely will not have time for the question and answer session, but I will give you some feedback at the end of the debate. So I'll let you guys know what you did well and what you need to work on for future debates.
Teacher, do everyone need to turn on their camera when they speak?
Correct. Yes, please. I'd like everybody to have their cameras on when they're delivering their arguments. If you don't want it on when you're not speaking, that's fine. But when you are delivering your arguments, yes, your camera should be on, please. So what do you guys think about those of you that were in Miss Tui's debate class last night, what do you think about the NCSN debating championship tournament?
teacher,
Yes.
how many reasons am I gotta say?
As many reasons as
Who cares? Chips, you're on another team. You care about your team, not the other team.
as many arguments as it takes to fill up 3 minutes and 30 seconds or close to it as possible.
Yeah, I was just thinking, what if my argument doesn't reach to 3 minutes and 30 seconds?
Then, oh my God, a monster is going to run out of your
I
closet
did
and eat you up and then run off into the wilderness and we'll never hear from you again. That's what's going to happen, Emma.
I am
Are you
eating
gonna set
apple.
the time?
I
No,
go to 4 minutes. Teacher, I got a bunch of excuses. I go to 4 minutes. No.
Very good. Make
Why?
sure it doesn't go any longer than 4 minutes, because your time should be 3 minutes, 30 seconds, and you get an extra 30 seconds before you just get cut off.
Teacher, I am
Before
eating
we end it,
apple.
we just say something.
Yum. Yes, Emma?
I mean, when we end
Hey,
our
look at this.
sentence, do we need to say
Hey,
something?
Teacher
I mean,
Michael,
if
did I-
we've already finished and it is 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
So treat today like a practice debate. So there's no rewards for doing well. There's no consequences for doing bad. So use today like a practice session to feel what it's like to deliver an argument in a debate.
Okay.
And after the debate is finished, like I say, I'll give everybody a chance to, I'll give everybody a chance to have some feedback, so you know what you did well and what you need to improve on. So
But
we'll
teacher,
get.
I don't attend the debating challenge.
You weren't in Miss Tui's debate class?
I mean, I don't attend the debate championship because that it has the same date as an important math class of mine.
Which date is that?
This Sunday.
Which Sunday?
Of this week, Sunday of this week.
Sunday of
I-
this. So before the tournament starts, we're going to have 4 weeks worth of free training for anybody that's interested, and as well as that,
And secondly, teacher,
yes.
I have that important math class once every week, and that's Sunday,
What time on Sundays?
right on morning, the morning.
Is everyone in the proposition team here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, they
6, 7,
are
8.
here.
I mean, so okay, so don't be so hasty to just say you're not going to do the competition. At least wait until we release the information about it, because it might turn out that you are available, because we're planning a big tournament, like a big tournament, and it's got there's the potential to win some prize money for the winning teams. So we're taking this quite seriously. So wait for the information to come out, and then yes, we will.
Maybe I might change your mind.
Yeah, you never know. You might look at our schedule and go, oh, actually, I can make that.
Teacher, if
Yes.
if the people who have a debate, they get to receive money, then if my team win this debate, what will we get?
Nothing. This is a practice debate. This is for you to learn. You get feedback, and you get some experience at debating. But yes, the first 4 placing teams, so the champions, the runners up, 3rd and 4th place, will all win a bit of prize money. So yeah, it should be exciting. Anyway, let's get started, everybody. We're all here. Looks like everybody has changed their name. Very good, very good. So
But Star didn't change her name.
Star's teachers help her.
Yes, Star's not on a team, so Star doesn't need to change her name. That's all good. So I'm going to do a quick introduction, and then Star will read out the rules, and then I'll invite the first speaker to begin the debate. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Happy Land debate class, where we're going to be having our practice debate today. The topic of the debate will be, should playing video games be considered a sport? Arguing for the proposition to say yes, video games should be considered a sport, we have Chips, Jelly, Edna, and Jenny. And arguing for the opposition, saying no, playing video games should not be considered a sport, we have David, Emma, Lucia, and Ben. I will now pass over to the debate moderator, Star, who will read out the rules for everybody. Thank you, Star.
Okay, so these are rules. First, 2 teams are equal size will debate on opposite side of today's topic. The proposition will agree with the topic and argue for it, and the opposition will disagree and argue against it. Second, there's a moderator who will have to control the proceedings of the debate today. If you have any question about the debate today, please direct your question to either the moderator or Mr. Archer when Mr. Archer is not the acting moderator. Third, each team will be given equal time to deliver their arguments, rebuttals, and any other information they wish to enter into the debate. Each speaker will be given 3 minutes and 30 seconds to deliver their argument. When a speaker has 1 minute left to speak, the moderator will alert the speaker. If the current speaker goes over the allowed time by more than 30 seconds, they will be made to stop speaking, regardless of how much of their speech they have left to deliver. Fourth, each speaker will take turns according to the order decided by the teams before the debate, beginning with the proposition team's first speaker. Fifth, once the first proposition speaker has delivered their argument, each following speaker will have an opportunity to rebut the previous speaker argument in an attempt to weaken their case. 6. The proposition must not offer any arguments that do not support the motion of the debate. Likewise, the opposition must not offer any arguments that support the motion, regardless of the debate's personal feelings toward the topic. 7. Is a speaker make a statement or an argument, they must have evidence to support their claims. 8. Any evidence presented by the debater must be both honest and accurate. 9. Speaker may not introduce new arguments during the rebuttal. They may only attempt to refute the arguments presented by the opposite team. 10. If a debater notices that one of the rules have been broken, they are invited to interrupt the current speaker by raising their hand to declare a point of order. Example include the current speaker talking over their alone time, or that no evidence has been presented to support an argument. That's all. That is the end of the rules.
My mouse didn't want to click the button to unmute my microphone there. Thank you very much, Star. Well done. Does everybody understand the rules as Star has read them out to you? Or does anybody have any questions?
I understand it.
Terrific. In that case, we will begin. And I would like to invite the proposition team first speaker to make her argument. So Chips, give me just one moment to get your stopwatch ready so I can time.
Can I say the reason numbers?
If you would like to, you are free to deliver your speech however you would like to. There's no rules on it. It's just whatever you say obviously will be judged. So whenever you're ready, I'll start your clock.
Okay.
On your set, go.
Did you start the clock yet?
All right, so I'll start the clock. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Reason 1, competition involving wins and losses. At the core of every sport is competition and the desire to win, whether on a team or individual level. Esports have competitiveness encoded to their fundamental setup. Even when players are by themselves, they can still compete against the computer against a simulated opponent or by trying to beat a puzzle-like level or round. Reason 2, development of useful skills. Video games, despite this stereotyped association with laziness and couch potatoes, have many benefits for players. Some of these benefits include helping improve hand-eye coordination, sharpening fine motor skills, training muscle and mental memory, and learning to think quickly on the spot in the heat of the moment. Video game players will also learn how to either act as a leader in team competitions or to work as a team to solve in-game problems and in order to beat the opponent. In solo game, players can learn vital puzzle solving skills and how to navigate ambiguity. Reason 4, practice is necessary. To complete at a high level, video game players have to practice and train constantly. Beyond this skip line, video games also require a degree of natural talent similar to what you find in athletes contending for sports championships. Training and daily
1 minute remaining.
practice, coaching, mentorship, and multi-faceted studying are all integral to mastering skills necessary to becoming a professional gamer. Reason 4, fans are present and entertainment is provided. Just like the packed stadiums at basketball games and other sporting events, esports tournaments can fill huge stadiums for championships matchups, while smaller video game tournaments are primarily streamed online on platforms like Twitch. Many high-stakes competitions take place at premier venues around the world, such as the Wembley Arena, Staples Center, and even the Royal Opera House. In addition to the thousands of fans packed into these stadiums, millions more watch live online as their favorite gamers compete in a variety of esports competitions. Is the timer done?
Okay, very well done, Chips. You went the full 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And just when you stopped speaking, there was about 2 seconds left on your overtime before I was about to mute your mic and cut you off. So very good. Thank you very much. I'll now invite the first opposition speaker, David, to make his arguments.
I think Ben is the first.
I think the final speaker.
Final speaker, goodness. Sorry, Ben, I'd like to invite first opposition speaker, Ben, to make his arguments.
Yes. Have you started the timer yet?
3, 2, 1, go.
So the reason I disagree that playing games shouldn't be considered a sport, because video games can make you addicted and raise the risk of aggression. And games also replace real world problems. And it can decrease physical and mental health, leading to lack of focus and concentration. And also addicting can discourage children to do well in school. A study found that video game addicts have lower grades and have more destructive behaviors, such as arguing, fighting with parents and teachers. Some students admit that their video game habits affect their school performance. Sports supposed to help students and everyone get better at mental health, get physical, or getting smarter. But video games are opposite. So I seriously disagree that playing video games can consider a sport.
Thank you very much, Ben. Well done. Give me just one moment to finish your marking, and then I will invite the next speaker.
How many minutes was that when Ben speak?
That was just about 2 minutes, a little bit shorter than 2 minutes.
Okay.
My speech usually about 2 minutes. But of course, I made it hard to find good evidence.
So I'll give you some feedback at the end of this. So let's keep rolling. I'll invite second proposition speaker. Is that Emma?
You mean proposition or
Jenna.
opposition?
Sorry, second proposition speaker, Jenny. I'll invite second proposition speaker, Jenny, to deliver her arguments now. Thank you. And I'll start your clock in 3, 2, 1, go.
So I think that video games should be considered a sport. So it's because that the video games when they go to high levels, they require a lot of concentration and skills, and also the quality of the skills and the concentration and the focus of the player. So when it is considered a sport, that means many people go into it and play with it. And when they do that, they see it as a very important thing, and they start training for it. They do everything they could to win it, and then they will improve their skills. So playing this, it is like of competitively, and people really love to competitive to each other. Like when they won over each other, they'll be very happy. And that is also helping them in their mental mind. Like when they win, they be happy. They start to have a less amount of having many kind of illnesses. So playing video games is actually helps them a lot. So if people think that video games are just something not useful, it is more useful than you think.
Are you done, Jenny?
Jenny, did you finish the timer?
Yes, I'm done.
So, do you know how I could tell that Jenny was done with her speech? She stopped talking and there was a big glaring pause in the middle of it. Okay, so well done, Jenny. Thank you. I would now like to invite the second opposition speaker, which I'm sure this time is Emma. I've got that right. So
Teacher,
yes.
how do you grade
Is it my
debate
turn?
speeches?
I'll go over all of that with you
Teacher.
at the end when I give you your feedback. But if you remember in class, we did the
Teacher.
when we hang on 2 seconds, Emma, I want to answer this question before I forget the answer. So do you guys remember a little while ago when we learned how debates are scored and I showed you that example scorecard?
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah, so that's how I'm scoring today's debate. I'm just using that scorecard and I'm just judging on those on those categories.
Okay.
Okay, Emma, are you ready to deliver your arguments?
Yeah, but I said, what if my argument doesn't come to 3 minutes and 30 seconds?
I already told you that. A monster's going to come out of your closet, it's going to eat you up, and then it's going to run into the wilderness and we'll never see you again.
So I don't have a closet. I just hang my
Well, then
clothes up.
Well, then it's going to crawl out from under your bed and eat you up and then run off into the wilderness.
Okay. So can I start now?
If you're ready, I'll give you a 3-second countdown and I'll start your clock. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Kids who spend too much time at the computer are missing out on their activities fundamental to their physical and social, intellectual, and emotional development. Time spent in front of the computer or game console is time taken away from playing with friends, being read to, or doing a project with you and other activity. If you play much, you can stop paying attention to your social skills. Developing skills is one of the most important skills. But when you spend the entire day in front of the screen, you have a few chances to learn that skill. Playing video games can affect your child's mental health. According to NBC News, up to 90% of American youngsters play video games, and as 15% of them, more than 5 million children may be addicted. Video gaming is something that any age level can do and requires very little physical activity. Therefore, should not be considered sports. Sports like football, baseball, and basketball are real sports. They require a lot of physical training and energy to do. It doesn't take a lot of effort to play a video game. All you need is 2 hands, sometimes one depending on what console you're using. Anyone can learn how to play video games, no matter what age or physical capability he has. You can play video games from almost anywhere. Other sports require to physically be in the same room as your opponents when competing. The bottom line is how lazy is your society becoming when you are sitting at a computer and playing video game instead of going outside and exercise. We can get fat, lose weights, or we play video games too much. We only sometimes talk to our parents, and then we just sit all day playing video games, and instead of going outside and play.
It's raining here.
Okay, well done to Emma. Thank you. Did you say that it's raining in Vietnam at the moment?
Yes, it is.
We're currently having a very big windstorm.
I think it's not very
or not
raining yet at my
Actually, it
place.
just rained for like 5 minutes and it's over.
Oh, that's not bad. We've been having crazy strong winds all
Crazy?
morning today, and yeah, like out in the backyard, there's this nice little bench. There's this nice little bench out in the backyard that had a few pot plants on it with the plastic pots, and the wind was that strong that it knocked that bench over, and all of the plastic pots just shattered into pieces, and there was potting mix and soil all over the floor in the
Teacher?
backyard. Yes.
This started recently because a while ago, I think I saw someone just go past the window.
Yeah. A couple of the other guys staying here, they're giving each other haircuts in the backyard at the moment. That's probably what you saw.
Haircuts?
Yep.
I
They're
see
shaving
they
their heads
just
with an electric
walking.
trimmer. Well, they might have been walking past, but they've sat down now and they're doing the haircuts. Anyway, thank you very much, Emma. Good job with your arguments. Your speech was shorter than 3 minutes, 30 seconds, so that monster should be coming out from under your bed quite shortly. All the rest of us will see is just Emma will be sitting there 1 second and then she'll just disappear.
I will not disappear.
I'm teasing, of course, I'm teasing. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to
Teacher?
invite, yes,
Teacher, chips just disappeared.
oh no, there she is, she's back.
Sorry,
Okay,
my
I would like
computer
to,
was low battery and then it was locked and I have to start over again.
okay, so I would like to now invite third proposition speaker, Jelly, to make her arguments. And are you ready to go?
Yes.
Awesome. I'll give you a 3-second countdown and then you can begin. 3, 2, 1, go.
People know that to win a traditional sports match, players have to practice very hard, and gamers also have to practice daily if they want to win the competition. And the word practice in this case doesn't simply mean sitting on a chair and playing games all day. It also includes exercising because gamers need to avoid some common injuries while playing games, such as pain in the wrist. And practice is an important factor to win both in traditional sports and electronic sports competition. So video games should be considered a sport. And moreover, some people say that games just sit while they playing. Gamers just sit while they playing, and sitting is not a sport. But chess still be considered a sport according to Olympic Committee.
Thank you very much, Jelly. Give me just one moment. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to ask our third opposition speaker, Lucia, to present her arguments. Are you ready, Lucia?
Could you give me a minute?
1 whole minute. Okay.
No, just a second.
Just a second. Okay, let's go. I'm kidding.
1, 2, 3. It's over.
Did you need to open something, Lucia?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Video games could not be Video games could not be a sport as you may waste too much time playing them. Like you would lose time doing another activity like going for a walk, playing with your pet, some science and I could think of. As soon as staring at the screen is not good for your eyes, you get square eyes. Like now I'm wearing. And the third means that you will get fat and unhealthy. Sometimes you also order and eat junk food. Would you believe that? And the third means that you only sit in one spot to play games. Hey, if you want to stand up, what happens when you stand up? Your leg will be sleepy after the sitting down. And another one means that you get sick because playing video games and eating junk food is not good as reason your body doesn't need to do what you want. Both. Your brain get damaged and sometimes make you scowl. If someone just say a word like going to the museum or going to some activities or fun activity, or sometimes and make you grumpy and want to be leave alone or flew into a rage and attack the person that haven't done anything to you. So that's why the video games couldn't be a sport. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was about 2.5 minutes there. Good job, Lucia. Okay, so we won't have time to do a proper question and answer session, so we will move into our closing remarks. So at this time, I would like to invite final proposition speaker, Edna, to deliver her arguments, please. Are you ready to go, Edna?
Yeah.
Oh, chicks. Stop.
Okay,
Stop sending me message while you are eating and drinking.
so I'll give you a 3-second countdown and then you can begin. 3, 2, 1, go.
The fundamental principle of sport is competition, which also applies to video gaming as regularly engage in contest to determine the player or team. Playing video games at a professional level demands similar attributes and skills to traditional sports, such as quick reflexes, focused concentration, and consistent training to enhance proficiency. The competitive aspect to video gaming necessitates substantial dedication. Furthermore, like convention sports, video gaming entails vital skills like teamwork, communication, and strategic thinking, each of which can be elaborated to separate arguments. Additionally, it is worthy that playing video games at elite level can rival the physical demands of traditional sport. But I would like to tell you that some members have created arguments on their own without sending them to me, so I can only summarize what I have in the group.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Edna. Give me a moment to, I'll need to talk to Star and we'll work out the winners.
Where's
So
David? Where's
I see
David?
him top left on my screen.
See,
David's here. Oh, what am I
he
doing?
got-
When's he
he-
speaking? Sorry, guys. I had a moment of forgetfulness there. Give me 2 moments and I will.
David is not even speaking.
Yeah, no, David still needs to speak. Thank you for reminding me. I had a bit of a silly moment there.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I saw Ben says Edna is sus, but I don't like it.
But seriously, I think
Okay, yeah. Yep. No, I see that. That's fair enough, Edna. If your team has not been communicating with you, you need to do what you need to do.
with how she looks at the screen and how she speaks, I think it's not really normal.
Maybe she write by word on the computer.
Well,
Yes,
because,
but why she startled on her own words?
Sound
so
teacher.
because this is a practice, by the way, just for the record, guys, because this is just our practice debate, I'm letting you guys get away with offering little points of feedback and things you notice. But if this was a real debate, you would have points deducted for speaking out of turn and criticizing other speakers like that. So just be mindful.
Okay. Seriously, even in practice, you cannot cheat.
Okay, at this time, I would now like to invite the final opposition speaker, David, to deliver his closing remarks. Are you ready to speak, David?
Yes.
Hang on, Lucy. I'll answer your question after David speaks. Okay, so I'll give you a 3-second countdown and then you can begin. 3, 2, 1, go.
When kids play too much game, they'll be crazy because of the game, the effect of the game. So when kids play game too much, they're like, sorry. The game will decrease the social skill of the kids, and in sport they must use their own hands and legs. But when they play game, they just sit in one spot and not doing anything. They just use their finger and eyes. And when they are staring at the screen too much, their eyes will be damaged. It is not good for their eyes and brain too. And if they sit in one spot and not doing anything, they will be fat and unhealthy. And they will lose their time too, like an hour or even a day. So kids shouldn't play video games. It is bad.
Thank you, David.
Teacher,
Yeah.
when will we get candy emojis?
You can have candy emojis. Sure. Okay. So, I am going to log into this Zoom call with my tablet. so that I can keep an eye on you misbehavers and troublemakers, because Star and I need to go into a breakout room just for a minute or two so we can talk about our scoring and decide who the winner is.
Oh,
Okay.
really? What?
Teacher, but if you leave this room, everyone will out.
No, they won't, because I'm not leaving the room. I'm just going into a breakout room. I'll still be on this call.
Of course,
So
the other teacher, Michael, still is a host.
yes, well, teacher Michael is a co-host, but debate judge Michael is the host. But even if debate judge Michael leaves this call to go into the breakout room, this call won't shut down. I did it yesterday when I had another guest judge to help me with the scoring. Okay.
Okay. While we leave, what should we do?
So what shall we do?
We can eat candy.
You can talk to each other.
Lucia, did you have a question?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I just got an idea. Hey,
Yes.
Judge Michael, why you and Star are talking about things? Can we just play a little game?
If
Do
you would like,
anyone want an apple? I will
if you
send
would
to
like to, you
everyone.
can.
Okay.
I like
then
Peretz.
come on. And I will go. Wait for me. I'm giving you the game. It's blue cat.
Teacher, can I
Yeah.
send everyone apples?
If you would like to.
Hey, let's play blue cat.
So
I'm
I can
sharing
still
blue
see.
cat.
Hang on, guys. I can still see
I'm sharing
everyone
blue
on.
cats. Chips,
Guys,
you
quiet
for
for a
me.
second.
Wait
I can
for me.
still. So I'll still be able to see everybody on my tablet. So no one misbehave. I'll be watching.
Okay.
Sarah and I are going to go discuss the score. So we will be back in a few minutes, guys.
We got an eye of us. I mean, 2 eyes.
Okay. Are you guys almost ready?
No,
You guys
I will
ready?
send the link.
Well, I am sending it. The ED is 1, 2, 3, 4. No, the ED is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's easy. So don't just get worried.
Okay.
Enter and I will start the game.
Wait for me. Don't
Hey,
start
join
until I come
mine.
in.
Join mine.
Here,
You mean join yours? Where? Oh,
In the
sorry.
chat.
can copy the ID.
Oh, first speaker.
I will be happily waiting for you until 4 people. Okay, Jenny, answer.
No, I will enter your look at Lucia, but I will out but everyone can join my look at too.
Well, you can play it.
Hey, not yet. I have to join.
Okay, I'm a join. Jenny join, I'm a join.
I'm in.
Okay, who wants to join more? Who wants to join more? Why not Chips join? It's Chips go have.
Hey,
Okay.
do you see the game button be next to
Okay,
the
now
waiting
I
for
got it. Got it. We are
Get
going.
the instructions.
I'm reading the
I
instructions.
told you, I'm not interested.
So hacker.
So are you ready? Almost ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Go.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Come on. I hate these instructions.
Okay, loading.
Crypto hack.
But be faster.
Here, now come on, go. We are waiting for hats. I'm waiting for hats now. It's yes, the bus. And come on, fast. Who's now? Is really say.
I don't know why, but I feel very annoying.
Okay, Jenny's the first.
Maybe you are not.
Okay, it's yes the first.
But
Yeah.
seriously, they have the same point.
I can have the same point. I'm not playing it. I'm playing. Okay, Jenny's in the lead. And why is that Emma in the lead? Okay. 200 pounds.
No, it's not pounds.
Okay, money. I just like fossil.
It's called crypto.
Yes, crypto. I know that.
So why you need to say about money? Sounds pretty lame.
Jenny's still the first.
Who?
They got well, for me, I'm not the one solo. I'm solo. Yeah, let me go.
David.
Now here. I'll just have this one. Okay. Then a moment later, I will start one. Coming.
David again.
Okay, then took 14 free stroke from D-Bay and easier just stroke 200 stroke from Jenny. Jenny just took the stuff from D. Oh, go on. Hey.
I have another person.
Seriously, I have
What's your
played.
dear help? Kindly share it. Kindly share it to everybody.
You just played clock tower. It's so hard.
Okay, I'm playing 2 of this. You don't know. Oh, whoa. Jenny is the lead. But bad luck. I'm playing this.
Oh, that's Emma.
No. Now let me help you with this question. Same castle,
It's
Kayama.
seriously a pyramid. You like acorns?
Okay.
There must be.
Oh, it's just
I might think I have a son.
triangular prisons, of course.
That will crypto.
That's Emma.
Whoa. Wow, Jenny is
You know
very
what?
good.
I don't care about you. Oh,
Jenny's a very good one. 5 minutes left. Energy. I got dark energy. Pretty good. I can
I have
create it.
Emma again.
Oh. Don't need to be like.
Lucia, who is the first?
You. Easiest. But I didn't see TV. I didn't see TV.
Why I don't get any hackies?
No hacking? Okay, that's okay. Mama, you better go on. Oh, it's still the bus.
Hey, can you let me in the game?
Might be cute. Oh yes, it is cute.
Yay, hacking Jenny. Correct. I stole a lot of crypto. Rectangle.
Good, this is going to be easy.
Jenny's fast.
If you have buy dark energy, they will protect you from any harm.
La la.
Loss.
Granny cups.
You.
Looks like a train goes on.
I'll let them go near me until they die and learn a lesson.
Oh.
Yum, yum, yum. Okay.
What?
Easiest is still the boss.
Icious, not easiest. No, I'm not your team.
Of course, Jenny, you are. Got
My team. Now soon, 2 more minutes left.
Oh, I know. I see it's faster.
I'm stealing too much of Jenny.
So you just have to get
Okay.
another one.
Okay, you robber.
They will have
Stolen.
Your password is around the world.
Jenny, it's the bus. Whoa, Emma, you just took 2009. I don't know how to count the number. Wow. Easiest.
Okay, Jen.
Wow. Okay, David, come in.
Oh,
David.
okay, Jenny just got revenge.
Jenny's got revenge. Whoa. I don't know it.
I am still
1 minute
stealing.
left. 1 minute left.
I am
Then
still
now
Jenny,
stealing
that
from
I
final
need to
Ice.
go to the final standings.
Why is teacher
Winner
Michael
from
taking
today
so long?
will be
I'm
Jenny.
taking.
Whoa,
Jenny
I got
won.
second place.
I am in second place. Yay!
I am first place.
You guys did
Who is
so
easiest?
good. I like it.
Who is easier?
So let's enter Jenny. Okay.
Jenny, make a blockhead so we can play.
No, chips. Yes.
I am still have the host. You can join it in the chat box. Go and find it.
Saw it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna find it for you.
I'm inside there now. Wait for me, Lucy.
Wait for me too.
Now wait for me. Let me
Wait
choose
till
my
I get the
animal.
results. I'm getting
Okay.
painful.
Okay, let's go.
Let's check it.
No why
Teachers
Okay, everybody.
So
First of
is it what's the results?
So first of all, let me just say thank you very much to Star. Star did a terrific job at judging today's debate with me. So I want everybody to say thank you to Star.
Thank you.
Thank you, Star.
Thank
You are
you.
the biggest star in the sky.
Hey, come on,
And
join.
let me just say that of the two of us, Star was the far more generous judge with the points. So we talked about how we scored you all. Star gave me some very good reasons for her to score you the way she did. She was honest, gave her opinions on what she thought, and she was very, 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 very generous and had some very, very positive things to say about how you debated. So
Yeah.
according to Star, you guys did some wonderful debating today. Now, I'll give you guys the scores and then I'll give you my feedback. In second place today, with a grand total of 100 points, we have the proposition team.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't. I mean, what do you mean by second place?
Oh, so there's two teams and there's only two places.
Very good. So in second place, our runners-up for today's debate with 100 points is the proposition team.
Can we get candy emojis? You can send them in the chat box.
I suppose I can do that. So today's winners with 123 points.
What? Oh, cool.
We have the opposition team.
Oh,
So
and
well
teacher,
done.
so can you say separately?
Are we the winner, Teacher Michael?
Yes, absolutely. So I will start with the proposition team. So in regards to your organization and clarity, I gave Chips 2 points. I would have given you 3.
2 points up out of.
So everything is out of 4. So you can either get 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, or 4 points. So yeah, I would have given you 3 points for your organization and clarity, but you went over your speaking time by 28 seconds. So had you have shortened the speech, yep. So Chip spoke for 3 minutes and 58 seconds in total. Had she have been just a little bit shorter and kept it under 3.5 minutes, I would have given Chips 3 points. Jenny and Jelly, for your organization and clarity, I gave you guys 3 points. So your speeches were very well organized. And I would have the reason you got 3 was just because they should have been a little bit longer than what they were. And Edna, I gave you 2 points as well. That one was kind of that one I was just looking purely at the speech, not at it's your fault you got the 2 points, because there was some communication issues and so you couldn't get the arguments being used. So you did what you could, and that was a 2-point speech. So very well done. For arguments, all of you did have some very good arguments. So from me, you all got 3 points each. Good job. For evidence, the person that probably should have used the least evidence gave the most. So Chips, you got 3 points for your evidence. Everybody else got 2 points for their evidence. So we need to use less examples, and we need to use more formal evidence. So things like statistics, studies, medical things, when we're making arguments about, like how video games can affect your, so video games can develop your critical thinking skills, your strategy skills, your reflex times. I'll get to the opposition shortly, Ben. So good use of examples, guys. But because debates are such formal discussions, like in competitions, when they're held in person, you'll normally see people like kids even, they're all wearing suits. They've got very slick back, professional looking hair. They're looking very, very good. So it's that serious kind of conversation. So we need like proper evidence to introduce into a conversation like that.
Lucia,
Rebuttals. So Chips and Edna. So
remember
and
to
Edna.
start your Zoom meeting, or else.
Teacher, can you play quick because my parents are getting angry right now because I don't get lunch.
Okay. So I'll give Ben his scores super quickly, and then Ben can leave if he needs to. Okay. So for your organization and clarity, I gave you 2 points. So the speech was well structured, but you could have organized your arguments within the speech a little bit better, spoken about them in a different order, assigned more. So saying this person will speak about these issues, this person will speak about these issues. So you should have assigned issues to your team members in your speech. For your arguments, I gave you a 3. Everyone on the opposition team got a 3 for arguments. Ben, I gave you 2 points for your evidence. So you provided some good facts, but again, you need to provide more formal evidence during a debate. For your rebuttals, I didn't hear any, so I scored 1 point. And for your presentation, I gave you 2 points. So you had a little bit of a fluctuation in your voice, so you played with your voice well, but the speed of it was pretty much the same. There was not much change in your voice, and everyone was sat down for their arguments, so there wasn't a lot of body language and expression. Okay, so Ben, they're your points. Very, very good. Terrific. If you need to go, you can go. Thank you for your time, Ben.
Okay, goodbye, teacher.
Teacher, what about my point?
Lucia, remember to start your Zoom meeting, or else.
Let's join that Zoom now. We are going to play the one.
Teacher, what about my point?
Come on, let's end
your meeting.
If we want to end this, we need to let me finish with my feedback. The more you guys talk over me, the longer this is going to take. So I've muted you, you can't talk. Now you can listen. Okay, proposition team, your evidence. Yeah, I've already done that. Rebuttals, Jenny and Jelly were the only 2 people that needed to provide rebuttals on your team, but I didn't hear any, so I scored you all 1 point. Presentation, I gave Jenny, Jelly, and Edna all 2 points because your speech, like, you seemed a bit nervous to be debating, and it showed. It was quite, or I won't say almost like you didn't know what you were saying. That's not the case, but it was very, 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 very nervous, and it showed. And Chips, I gave you a 1 because you had your avatar on. I couldn't see you. You had your avatar on. So, and of the two of us, like I said, Star was the more generous judge. She gave me some good reasons to justify why she scored that way. So, yes, you guys scored well off of Star. We move into the opposition team. Ben has gone. So, organization and clarity. I gave Emma and David. I gave you guys 2 points because, again, where is it here? Yeah, so I gave you guys 2 points. Your speeches were quite well structured, but there's still work to be done to improve that. And we'll go over this next week in our classes. Miss Lucia, I don't know what happened. You seemed very nervous and almost like it almost seemed like you were making your speech up as you were going, trying to improvise, which if you're confident with improvisation, you can deliver some of the best speeches anybody's ever heard. But just the way that just the way your speech went, it seemed very, very nervous, very not sure. So 1 point there. Everybody got 3 points for their arguments. So some good arguments were thought up by you guys. Evidence, Emma, I gave you a 3. There were some good facts being used in your arguments. And everybody else scored 2 points. So again, a little bit too much personal, like in my opinion, this is why I think this is the case. So there were more reasons than they were evidence. But examples can still be evidence. So I scored you 2. But remember, a debate is a very formal. Let me finish this, Lucia, then you can ask a question, yes. But yeah, a debate being such a formal conversation, you need more formal evidence again. So studies, statistics, yeah, like evidence. Rebuttals, everybody scored 1 point because there were I didn't hear any rebuttals. Like a rebuttal needs to be obvious that it's a rebuttal. And David didn't score anything for rebuttals because he didn't need to rebut anything. So David wasn't eligible for a rebuttal score. And presentation, Emma and David, I scored you a 2. It seemed, again, quite nervous, quite not sure. So I scored a 2. And Lucia, same thing as Chips. Because you had your avatar up, I couldn't assess your presentation properly. So I gave you a 1. So yeah, in future debates, make sure you guys have your cameras on, avatars off, so I can see you. Because when your avatar, when you're using gestures and doing things, your avatar doesn't show me that your arms are moving, or it doesn't show me what you're doing. So yes, Star, like I said, was a lot more generous with her scoring because today was your first debate. Now, like I said, don't take this practice debate too seriously. This is just a chance for me to put you guys under a little bit of pressure with a debate, and just to see what you did well and what you need to improve on. So we'll go over all of this stuff properly in your next class on Monday. So yes, Lucia, what would you like to ask?
Who is the winner?
The winning team was the opposition team.
Oh yes, thank you.
So you guys still did win. And let me just announce, by the way, the highest scoring individual in the debate was Jelly. So overall, and the judge that gave those scores was a star. So Star scored you a 4 for your organization and clarity, and she gave you a 3 for everything else. So you scored very well from Star. Good job, Jelly. Very good. Yes, Lucia.
And when would the Zoom end it now?
Yeah, we're going to end it now that you've done your arguments and I've given you your feedback. So have a wonderful weekend, guys.
Teacher, can you leave the Zoom open
Yeah.
while